What up guys? Bazenga mwenyewe.
Jake on the mic here.
What the Mr. Jake?
Iko.
Oh.
Iko. Si eti itakuwa
Ishakuwa.
Ishakuwa.
Endeleaje baba?
Naendelea?
Unaendelea?
Full stop. Tumalizie hapo. Na venye na feel sijui aje you guys.
Wazee nimenotice you guys.
You guys nasikika life inanipiga kuni. Sijui kama ni life ama ni mwili.
Mwili. Na nimeshinda nikikwambia ni fatigue, you don't want to believe me.
I don't know what am I fatigued about.
Work you guys.
But work, where is the money? What do I have to show for?
You need a vacation in the end.
I need money. That's what I need. The end will come after money. God damn. But napambana tu, I'm trying. If it was
mapambano.
Vijana msila. So bado napambana tu, we continue with life. Nilikuwa nataka kuambia ingekuwa 2 years ago ningeamka nikifeel hivi. Nimeamka nikisikia nimechoka na nashangaa ni nini.
Yeah, I'm telling you it's fatigue. I've been through it, ask me. You see, for me when nilikuwa nakwambia asubuhi, I wake up in the morning, I feel fatigued, you guys. Then I go through my whole day feeling like that. I go to sleep at night.
Fatigue again.
Hey man.
But ni sawa tu, I'm okay, napambana nashukuru. How about you? How are you doing?
Not bad. Leo nimefanya submission ya project asubuhi.
Nimefanya submission.
I made it submit, you guys. It's submitted to me.
You did that thing.
Yeah, and then leo kazi njaa ilitutandika. Right? And then shida ni sasa tumetafuta restaurant, you guys. We looked for a restaurant where to order food.
Let's put it clearly, affordable. Shida ni ziko si eti ziko, lakini shida ni mfuko.
Right. Tumebounce, you guys. Ilibidi
tumekula baked beans ebua.
You guys, ilibidi mguu mosi mguu pili.
Kaguna njia, you guys.
Hadi supermarket.
Hii kitu.
Tumefika supermarket tukachukua baked beans na dibre, you guys.
And that has been our lunch.
Yeah, we ate baked beans and bread for lunch, you guys.
Halafu jinsi ni wanaume, you guys. Tumeinama asubuhi, breakfast, lunch ndio hiyo. Sapa sahi najua. Nikwambia what I'm expecting. Shout out to mama by the way. Na hizo nchahe zenye zinitegea mtaa. But it's sawa tu.
You'll be like that guy we met on the road. You guys looking at us with some bad eyes, you guys.
We need to speak in English here. When we've met someone on the road, you guys, he was bonded. He was eating chapati with a lot of mauchungu. We were like, are we the ones who forced you to come here?
Did we tell you not to work hard in life?
I think the hard work never actually does.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, and then I think I came with another one.
No, ungewacha, that should have been something you mentioned because they already know.
So yeah, I had to tell them, you guys.
And guys had already noticed yesterday that you
I had a fan come up to me and tell me, "Hey, nimeona umeleta masks zingine."
Wardrobe umebadilisha kidogo.
Yeah. But ni sawa. I think to ingia story sasa.
Sawa.
Get right into it, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, should we call this an episode?
Let's see penye tutafika.
So unajua tunasemanga it's an episode mapema. I think we can easily push it to an episode.
Right? Why not?
Episode 7, guys. 7, isn't it? 7, right? Yeah, 7, right?
Episode 7.
7 it is. Episode 10. Devi. Get ready.
I'm waiting for those tunes to come so that we get the mic.
Yeah, we get the mic.
Poleni my guys. I don't think they'll notice.
No, they'll notice. But I think it's just a matter of this Kamenje doing its thing. I don't know what happens. It gets to a certain time and then it stops recording and we have to go do it manually again.
I know. It's such bullcrap. Okay, it's just not bad things. It's just a lot of bad things.
Let's look for money. We buy a good setup for the guys.
I agree because tunataka tuchape kitu safi. We want to do something clean.
True.
We are people who really value quality, like the way we've learned from the people who are our the people
who we work with. We work with.
They really value quality, even us. So if you're doing it, we're doing this shit the right way,
man.
So let's just jump right into it. I wanted it's not in the list, but I wanted us to talk about. You saw the other day, it was just yesterday. What is this crypto called? Bitcoin reached 111 all-time high. Yeah, you guys, all-time fucking high, and then it dropped back to 106.
I feel for me, I've not been in touch with the crypto side much because of this week has been a bit of a chase for me.
I've been cool.
So I've not even been in touch with news and shit. I just get home and I'm just like, try and wrap up on shit and go to sleep.
And I think it's just because your life has been more or less of a marathon.
You know what? Yesterday I was looking at my phone. I got a notification from Samsung Health telling me try taking some medicines before sleep.
It's clearly telling you, bro, uko sawa. You're not okay. Even the app knows you.
God damn, because my watch normally tracks my sleep. I sleep with my watch. It normally tracks my sleep. In the morning when I wake up, it's telling me your sleep score is 40%.
But I told you about that shit of tracking your sleep. I feel like sleeping with a watch is too much work.
I'm so comfortable with it, and the way it feels so nimble and light, you guys.
You don't normally sweat, Uku?
No, I don't. You see, this is it's
a better strap.
Yeah, it works better for me.
Shout out to Alibaba, you guys calmed me off my straps, you guys. I ordered this straps.
It's not
in
Alibaba,
March, you guys.
It's not Alibaba. It's Posta, you guys.
It's Kenya.
It's Kenya. It's
Kasongo. Fuck you, Kasongo, for that. Give me back my straps.
You see, I feel it's just feel this shit.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad, but you see,
do you sweat when you sleep with the watch?
No, I don't normally like sleeping with the I like to be free. So immediately I get home natoa.
Okay.
So, but you see the way it normally makes me.
But I think you're doing it too tight. You're wrapping it too tight. So.
I like tight things, you guys. I like it.
I wouldn't know. So I don't know.
just to be clear on camera. So I never. Oh, we were talking about Bitcoin. So I never. I do you think it can reach? Let's just briefly go through it and then move to the next one.
Yeah.
Do you think it can reach 120 in the near future? Because
it will.
There's been a surge.
These surges will keep on happening. But I think the best guy to discuss Bitcoin is Devi. So we'll have him for episode. How much? Like we have 2-3 weeks from episode 10.
I don't think 3 weeks. Yeah, or if we continue chucking one episode every week, because this is a long episode because we didn't do
one last week.
Yeah. So okay, we get in the next 3 weeks. Hopefully that other money that we expect itakuwa imetoka.
Yeah, let's see what we can do because this is the mic can reach here in like 10 days.
I don't trust those niggas, but
no, I told you how these masks reached.
Yeah. By the way, it was a week, 5 days.
Yeah, man.
God damn, you paid how much extra did you pay?
Pinches, you guy. 500 bob.
You guy, I bought these straps at 120 shillings, and then I think it was not less than 20 shillings, and then you want me to pay 500 shillings for shipping?
Yeah, but you see, I was getting quite a number of masks.
But I know, with Alibaba, AliExpress, it normally adds the amount per the number of items.
Yeah.
Okay. But so what we'll see. We'll get more of these mics, and we can even have I wanted to say a foursome, but we can have 4 people. We can have a discussion. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Calm down.
I'm not feeling well.
Calm down.
Okay, Trump. Chill out, Trump.
I'm trumping my feet.
Okay, I wanted to. You asked me before we started whether we had talked about the TZ sheet.
Yeah.
I don't think we did talk about that. Yesterday we just talked about how how the guys who hacked the national police.
I remember.
So you tell me this thing about Tundulisu.
Hey, Tundu is going through some Tundu lake. Laingizo ile kitu. Apparently it's a treason. Is it treason? Treason charge?
Treason charge, you guys?
Yeah.
Why? What is the evidence against it?
So I don't know. I've not been following up much on it, but they want to prosecute him for treason. So activists from Kenya, the likes of Boni, had gone. And then Boni was abducted, beaten up, dropped off at the border, I don't know, in Ukunda or Diani, somewhere there.
God damn.
Yeah, man. That guy has gone through some ish, man. The guy can't walk, man. He's gone through some ish, bro.
Because of between the legs or just broken? I want to understand.
So what happened? Actually, these guys were saying they're just going to
talk to
witness the
trial.
The trial, yeah. So they went and they weren't allowed to witness. Some of them were deported back. And guys, the likes of Boni and another activist from UG were kidnapped, you guys. So now what happened is Kenyan leaders.
Well, you said an activist from UG. Why is he exporting activism? And they need it home. That guy shouldn't be allowed to leave.
It's a Chile, you guys. It was a Chile, you guys.
That Chile shouldn't be allowed to leave.
No, it's, you see, now what happened is, you see, like for Kenya also. For Kenya, you can't say we're in a good place. We also need activists. We need activism on our side. But you see, our guys went over there. I don't see it being right that you just torture guys, send them back and shit like that. And apparently, when he was being beaten, he was being told, Sema asante Mama Samia. Right? So, yeah, it's a bit wild, right?
That Samia bitch is showing niggas what she faces at home, you guys. She comes and takes it out of the country, you guys.
It's a bit rough. I don't think it's wise to do such a thing. And then Kenyan leaders, the likes of Cherargei, are saying ati, and Farouk, you guys, they're saying ati Wakenya wako na tabia mbaya. They are going to show Nini over there. And then they are praising this bitch for what she is doing
in the country,
like to the activists, you guys. Apparently, I heard one of them saying she should actually punish them and try them over there, prosecute them over there.
I'm just coming, and you see, the worst thing is that Boni has not gone to the streets of Dar es Salaam or Dodoma trying to raise placards. It's just
he just wanted to go and see the trial, witness the trial.
I think that's where that nigga up there is trying to take us back to.
Exactly. More days, you guys. More days. It's a bit tough. Let's see how it will turn out, but it's a bit
tough.
Things are not thinking on this other side.
I thought we were bad. I thought TZ were getting better, but I didn't think that she would be a dictator like that.
Hey, it's not. CCM has been ruling for
the longest. I remember even reading history books. They are the first party that was formed after merging of Tanganyika and Zanzibar. So up to date, it's like us being ruled with Kanu right now. By Kanu right now.
It is the same shit like UG. Just that UG has one president, and as time went by, CCM. TZ kept on changing presidents, but the power still belonged to CCM.
Those guys are the kingmakers.
So you see, that makes it sound like in the event that Boni, let's just put Boni in this, that if Boni is being tried in Kenya or he's being hunted down for in Kenya, Boni can't escape to UG.
Never.
He can't escape to TZ.
Never. Maybe he goes to Rwanda. Do we share border with Rwanda?
Rwanda? No, I don't think so.
Somali, but or South Sudan. The other David's place, hometown.
But I think Rwanda is also tricky because there's something with African presidents in the sense that there's an activist coming in from somewhere. They are scared to lose the power. You see, because that guy might come in and try bring activism in the country.
Back to the country,
right? So they are afraid to lose power, so they do whatever they can just to stop
Really tricky, you guy.
Yeah,
It's tricky. But you see, the worst thing is that all these people are old people. I don't know what's the age of that Mama Samia.
she's old, bro.
She's a danguch.
She's a danguch, you guy.
Danguro, you guy. So all of them, I don't know.
It's fucking old.
I don't know. I feel sort of bad about it, but fear. I'm thinking about it for how long will this thing stand?
It's Africa, bro.
Musi Traore is there.
Let's just hope we get a Traore, you guy.
It can be hard. Do you think, let me ask you now that we are talking about politics, we have to touch about politics because it affects us.
Yeah.
Do you think, is it you? Yeah, it was you who was tearing this guy who shot DJ something.
Babu.
Do you think Babu can, because I feel like he has the fire.
Yeah.
Do you think that he can be different? Because
I believe.
I can think of any activist type of person to be a president and has the chance to be a president.
Yeah, it's Babu, yeah.
I don't think
I feel Babu has a chance. Why? He's more in touch with our generation.
True.
Do you understand?
True.
You get it? So he's more in touch with our generation. He knows what we are going through. He knows our issues. Like, he understands our problems. Not to the T, but
it's much better than anyone you can say for anyone.
These fucking old motherfuckers around the streets, you guys in the parliament and shit like that. Guys are 40, not 40, 60, 70, 50, late 50s, 60s, 70s. What the fuck do they know, you guys?
When they were young,
you guys, can you tell me
mobile phones.
Exactly, you guys.
On social media.
Can you sit with Bob and relate? He can't relate with you. Can't relate with you.
That's an old person. That's a babu, you guy. Great grandfather, you guy.
You can't do shit with him. Plus. He can't help you. You can't help him, you guy.
You guy, that guy can't even sit in one sitting without falling asleep. You guy. He's too old.
So that's it. You see, I feel Babu is more engaged. He's more in touch with our generation. But you see, eventually, I can't even give him the green light like 100. I can't say I put my money on this guy. I can trust him 100. Because we've seen that before with other politicians. That you see, like, this guy is the guy.
We did that with Kasongo, you guy. We saw that Kenya is liberated now.
Yeah. So then what happened to us? We just got shafted, you guys.
We are just all of us walking with bow legs because as Kenya, the way to spot a Kenyan when you are in Maju, you guys just spot someone who's a black nigga who's walking funny, you guys.
It's tough.
T for tough, you guy. I agree, kabisa. So I wanted us to talk about the Kenya public seal removed from the AG.
Yeah, man. I think I've not done much research on that, but what else? I believe you know what the Kenyan seal is, right?
The lions looking at each other like they're gay. Why are they looking at each other?
So the seal is like, the stamp.
Yes,
right?
of the government.
Of the government. Of Kenya.
Yes.
Like Kenya.
I'm confusing with the coat of arms. Is it the same thing? Because I know what the coat of arms is.
So this is the seal. Like, you see the way you do a contract and then you do a stamp on it. And then that contract is bound. Like, you're bound to that contract or whatever. So the seal normally is in I believe from what I heard, I'm not sure. I think you should do some quick research on it also. It's normally with the AG. Right? Now it's being moved from the AG to, I don't know, a government office. Why? Because from what I heard, the AG's office refused to put a stamp on the Adani deal of JKIA. So now Kasongo is trying to get all the power on his side. So in next time when there's such a deal, he can just call it and that's why I was telling yesterday that there's some damage that's irreparable.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you see, if he does a deal with Adani for the next 50 years, he'll not be there, right?
Yes.
But the moment he puts a stamp on that thing, it has bound Kenya to that contract for the next 50 years.
Yes, it can be very hard. But okay, you can go to court and try and prove against that. But you can. It's possible to go to court and fight it.
It is, but you guys, will you try the whole country for something like that? Like, who will take Kenya and who will take Kenya and try to fight Adani because of such a thing? Or
the thing I'm asking myself is,
like, what's the process? Like, it's a whole long process.
We can, if you see the way Traore is doing right now.
I know.
Unafanya kimangoto.
But you see, Traore is not. You can't say that country is led by democracy right now.
Yeah, it's
right? You see, the African Union doesn't recognize Traore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So he can easily say that, fuck all these contracts. Like no one is going to tell me shit because it's not the government leading. It's under military rule.
That's a good one. Let me do this. Let me go and ask Mama about how international law works. Because if I have a dispute against, it's Kenya, we have a dispute against Somalia. Remember when they were fighting about the international waters and the borderline? Who normally listens to that? Who do both of us trust to be fair?
Is it African Union?
Those toothless dogs?
It could be African Union, I guess.
But I think it depends with what is the identity of the case, the reason why we are here.
Yeah.
I feel like it is more dependent on, but it's just some complex shit. Perhaps we can.
So apparently, I was also hearing Adani has a company in Dubai, and that company is about to crack a deal with JKIA again. So either way, that shit is going to go through Dubai.
Really?
That's what I was hearing, man.
Do we need third parties to develop the airport? Really? See, watch a minute to 10 bob. We look for a million more Kenyans.
Do you think that we even need to remove 10 bob after all the taxes we pay?
No, I'm saying, let's do even the same way they do bonds. Treasure bonds. They do a run. We collect money between ourselves. We do, and then otherwise it comes back to us because it doesn't. Because the reason that they are giving is they don't have money. It's India. That we need, international partnerships with Sijunini helps build the airports. Sijunini, but do we have to sell our soul so that we get a nice airport? You see, I think ni kama tunapimwa.
You see how much is enough, because
how much?
Kasongo, he's fucking rich enough. His kids are set for life. His grandkids are set. Like 3-4 lineages down the line, generations are like his, almost you can say his entire lineage is set for life.
I wish there was someone who could come and achukue mali yake yote. Because right now
what can happen is one thing. Like, let's say we get a president who comes on board and he says, I will try all the presidents in the past and get all the money that was spent in corruption. I'll get it back for the people of someone like Traore comes on board.
Yeah.
Uhuru. Kasongo.
But unajua, see, you had Uhuru.
This Babu guy. Baba, for that matter.
Even Baba, you guys.
That motherfucker is a thug, you guys.
He's a thug, anajifanya, you guys. I'm sorry, guys. Wa Raila, we are not trying to. We're just talking facts. I told you the other day, I realized that I found out that you see every type of contract ODM goes to his family. Be it kuprint hizo t-shirt, kufanya nini, it is them they subcontract. He subcontracts all of it to his family. So
I wouldn't be surprised.
And then you think about it, unasema baba. You cannot be told shit about this guy, but he's not even giving his own people opportunity.
Yeah.
Watu wake.
Yeah.
Anajifaidi tu yeye na familia yake.
I really felt during Uhuru's regime, I was feeling it for Baba, like this guy should get the chance. But after I did that handshake, and then in the name of peace,
in the name of fucking peace,
and then during Kasongo's time,
he went for a handshake. No one asked him for.
Yeah.
We were not. Sasa Jolly alipeana handshake. Tulitulia.
Kasongo's time, he went for that handshake, and it's not that he fought for us. He didn't do anything for us.
Hata kuingia street hata siku moja.
And it's not that after doing the handshake with Kasongo, he said, listen to these guys.
Si ati alienda kurepresent our
bro, he was never about fucking ODM, bro. It was never about fucking ODM. It was never about a political party. It was only about us and the governance, better governance, and what the youth need.
Yes. Us fighting for our future. That's what it was. That guy is not in our future.
Fuck that guy, man. Screw him.
I hate you.
I hate you.
I hate you. But I don't know. I feel
why between our future you're passing around.
You're passing around. Why? Yeah. I hate. I used to feel. I told you that yesterday. Also. I used to feel that I would want to, if I would be in that position, I would want to watermelon kule, but not at this levels, you guys. I have always said at least at ukikula.
Moderately.
No, make sure the work is done.
Yeah.
You know, this guy will give those Adani group that airport, and then they'll go and put some flowers and then start collecting revenue, you guys.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Airport is not Adani's business. Adani's business is not based on airports.
And I wish even the deal wasn't that bad. The amount of money they're putting it versus what they will get, it is as clear as night and day, as different as night and day.
It's a bit messed up.
I wish hata wangekuwa wanakuja wakae 10 years na wafanye kazi yao mzuri waende. You know, that's 2 terms of a president.
You see, but Uhuru gave us out to Chinese.
To the Chinese. Yeah. By the way, tunauzwa.
Yeah. And then this guy is trying to give us out to
the highest bidder, you guys. The highest bidder.
But I've seen mostly it's Indians. Why?
Yeah.
You see the Medihill where kidneys were being taken abroad. There was a whole drama about.
You know, Medihill, is that the one for the guy?
For the Indian guy.
The Indian guy who was an MP.
In LD.
Anaitwa Mishra.
Somewhere.
I know him.
Fuck him also.
I know him, yeah.
So he's an Indian fellow. Adani is the same.
He's an Indian.
And then I heard that they wanted to buy a software recently from someone, I don't know what's his name, but he's also an Indian.
Mm-hmm.
A software like a spyware that can bring back Kasongo's popularity among the people or some shit like that.
Something like what China do. They suppress, what is it called? There's a word I'm looking for. They suppress uprising ama dissidentism. Mtu kuwa dissident, someone who doesn't like.
I don't know, it was some sort of software that would gain his popularity back among the people. Let me
ask you something. You saw the story of building a data center. Kina Sajid were talking about it. I don't know whether they talked about it. How much it cost?
Yeah, I know.
The way Kina Kasongo are building a data center.
Are they building?
Yeah, he broke ground.
Where?
I don't know. I don't remember hivyo vizuri, but they were breaking ground pale sijui whatever, and I think it was going to cost 100 billion.
No, I saw about Shah. The way they had quoted the amount for Shah.
Right? Yes.
And according to us, since we're in this field also, we can easily tell how much the running cost of that, the operation cost of that system will be, how much the system can cost, and things like that.
Here's the story. I remember seeing that, and I also remembered seeing that a percentage, close to 5 to 10% of every transaction goes to line some people's pockets.
It's expected. Remember what I was telling you about betting and this guy called Aaron Cheriot? Right?
The guy, I know him, the sycophant.
Yeah.
He's a sycophant.
So it's like, I think in Kasongo's government, everyone is just
the enemy,
getting a cut out of everything.
Even those MPs ukiona venye wamekunja mkia, kuna some money wanapewa
very good money. Very good money.
Looking Kiaria wanaanza kuact like the way they used to act is ridiculous. Wanakuwa those kinds of people.
It's a bit messed. Like this government is just a fucking mess.
Wacha tu nimepata hiyo story. They are developing a 1 billion data center.
Where?
1 billion USD.
Motherfucker.
Data center campus in Naivasha powered by geothermal.
I was telling you something about Naivasha geothermal some time back. when we were looking for a secondary data center,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
For the company here, for the business here. So apparently it's a project that was running from Uhuru's time. Yeah, it was quite a while back. It's a geothermal data center that the groundbreaking had already been done.
He went and broke ground again. So unajua umse anapendanga hiyo ndo talanta yake.
Son of a
Kwenda na makasi haikosi yako na kwa draw ya makasi yuke. Nanga leo naenda na hii. Hii ni nini, ni damu? Imefunguliwa before ama haijafunguliwa? Imefunguliwa. Wacha niende na hii nyingine. Wasinijue.
But that has been there. Will you go and put your servers in Naivasha?
The government, I don't trust the government.
It's actually a project of also, it's backed, I believe it's backed by KPLC.
But I think it's wise because the main business of data centers in this space, is power. So if you can find a way to tap power directly from the source.
Yeah, but that's not a problem. But would you travel to Naivasha to put your servers over there?
No, Naivasha ni WRC tu pekee. Huko tunaenda Usherati for WRC pekee, you guys.
But there's nothing, I can't even say that there's a company in Naivasha that's going to slot in data centers, as in servers in Naivasha.
Yeah, maybe useme tuweke failover basi.
Failover inafanya nini Naivasha, you guys? Is there an airstrip in Naivasha?
An airstrip?
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
But what's like, you see from here,
the private jets.
Exactly.
Yes,
right. If your server goes down in Naivasha, or if your failover, something happens to your failover, how many ISPs are tapping into Naivasha?
Very few. Very few.
As opposed to Mombasa, how many cables are falling in Mombasa?
Okay, so I get you.
And then if you have some issue in coastal, I'd rather take a flight, drop down to coast. I can easily take Jumbo Jet and fly to coast. Safari Link, Jumbo Jet,
but I feel this is sort of ile vibe, build it and they'll come. Because Naivasha, I feel like Naivasha is a very good city to start such kinds of developments. What I don't agree with is where the $1 billion cost is coming. It's not $1 billion USD is too high. I think you should put that in the list, and when Devi comes, we'll also ask him about that. Sawa.
What he thinks of that.
Data center, yeah. Sawa.
Right?
Yeah.
What else do you have next?
I wanted us to talk about the Champions League. We said we would finish it up today. Who do you think is going to win between PSG and Inter?
I have a feeling PSG will win, but I'm rooting for Inter.
Yeah. I'm the guy, and I've always told you, I'm the guy who always roots for the
underdog.
Yeah, so Inter, I want them to win. Uliona their striker is a 37-year-old nigga,
Yeah.
A dude of Nare.
Dude with experience, you guys.
Where that's what they normally mean when they say experience matters, you guys.
Yeah.
But Sasa, I really don't. But whoever wins, I know why you don't want. I would tell them why you don't want PSG.
So why I don't want PSG to win is because Mbappe was with PSG the whole time and then never won anything. Never won the Champions League.
Never won.
And the season that Mbappe left PSG qualified to the finals. Straight to the finals. And Real was eliminated. Mapema. Okay, not that Mapema, but we were eliminated Mapema. Let's put it like that. And I feel like there's a curse. If PSG wins, there's going to be a curse. It will confirm the curse of Mbappe. So Mbappe is not meant to win any Champions League. And we can't get rid of him. We are stuck with that dude.
The wage below Jamani Mawano. No one's going to buy him.
Yeah. So I think we'll be stuck with him. And if we're stuck with him, our hopes for the UEFA Champions League are gone.
They win, you guys.
Are gone.
No, but I think Mbappe is just needs a bit of time.
You know, he's the highest. He broke the record of
the highest paid player.
No. He broke the record of the newest. How do I call it? It's his first season, and he scored the most goals than anyone has ever scored in Real's history.
Really?
Yeah. He broke the record.
So, and you see, that's the thing I keep saying about Mbappe, is that he's so good that even when he's not performing, he's performing.
So the thing is, you know, there's a huge but here.
Hey, where?
Kama ile Vera.
Where's Vera? Where are you?
It could be because of Don Carlos.
Yes.
He doesn't know Mbappe's. He's not familiar with Mbappe's game.
Don Carlos, you guy.
Yeah, Carlo Ancelotti. Real Madrid fans call him Don Carlos.
How did this reggae musician? So Mbappe are friends, or
we call him Don Carlo. Carlo.
Don Carlo.
Yeah. I feel maybe Carlo is not Don Carlo is not so familiar with Mbappe's game, and that's why things didn't work out. But Mbappe has been scoring goals, and he's also been missing very good chances. But you see, for us, we saw Mbappe like Cristiano. He came to save us. That's what we saw it as.
No one can do that.
And in the first season of him being there, we didn't qualify for the finals of Champions League.
No, by the way, Baka ameshinda wakiwapea this year.
Yeah, hands down, Baka has been giving it to us.
Has been personalizing your beef, you guys.
But I think Baka are at that. You see, Baka for the longest time after Messi left, it was just going down.
They never really got. Hawakuwa stable.
Yeah, so now the squad they have right now is a proper squad. Like that's the team now. After Messi's life, after Messi's reign in Barca, this is like the proper. I think this is the best squad they've ever had. After Messi. After Messi left, Neymar, Suarez, all those guys left.
Kwanza those three pale mbele.
Yeah, I think this is the best squad they've ever had.
I think it was a good time in football because Roro was also in Real.
Yeah.
So El Clasico used to be.
Yeah. So what I feel is, once we get a proper coach who knows the team inside out, he understands Real Madrid. We can play some very good games against Barca.
I told you the other day that Haaland wants to go to Barca.
He can't go to Barca.
He will.
He was supposed to. He was supposed to, but
originally.
No, let me tell you one thing.
Around that.
Barca does not have money.
Barca, by the way, Barca, really because of all the president embezzle.
For financial crisis.
Yes.
Remember there was a meme that just join Barcelona, we will give you Spotify free premium for life. And then there was a time they were selling some small chunks of the field, like grass in toka kwa field walikuwa wanauzia mafans, matisho za players walikuwa wanaziuza, you guy.
God damn.
So they were going through it some time back. They're still getting it.
Sorry guys.
And I feel that Man City's Arab money. Man City's Arab money. They wouldn't let go of. They won't let go of Haaland.
But I saw even De Bruyne the other day. I'm changed things.
Yeah, he's gone. That guy has become old. In Man City, he's become old.
But
he was there Aguero's time.
Nakumbuka he was there when waliguza tu hivi Arab money.
De Bruyne was brought.
Was there, you guys.
Yeah.
So, but I think Kwanda, you see the way Man City has a case with the FA of a fair policy, something about the money they used to buy. I think if they get fined and they lose points, they're deducted points and they get relegated, I think the players will leave.
Do you think that will happen?
No, pesa inatembea. Pesa is king.
There you go.
Pesa is king. It is.
If it has not happened till now, it's not going to happen.
Bado wana review to evidence.
It's not going to happen.
What do you think is going to happen?
Money will tembea, you guys.
No, but what punishment? Because you can't really say that those niggas didn't wave the money around at the disadvantage of other teams that don't have money.
That's your problem, you guys.
We don't have money.
If you don't have money, it's not our fault. Who told you to be poor? But I don't feel there's anything wrong with that. I don't know if there's any cap at how much
there's a cap. There's a cap. You know, that's why we've not been able to sign players, because we've not sold enough players. The wage bill is too high, and not really the wage bill. the amount of money you need to spend per season. There's a cap. So we cannot buy more players without selling some.
So I don't really know much about
that.
About Premier League.
Yeah,
but for us, there was a time we were signing stars left, right, you guys. Real Madrid, I think for the past 2 seasons, we were just bringing on stars. It was just so for the fans. We used to sit and wonder like, kuna star ameka kwa bench na kuna star anacheza kwa field. You guys, so you are just like, even the subs are all stars.
Ni kama timu ya Pep sasa hivi.
Yeah, you guys.
Team 1 na team 2 you guys
ni master you guys.
Inaweza team 1 na team 2 inaweza kuwa number 1 na number 2 kwa
easily you guys.
Easily.
So that's how we were. And now I think we got to that climax up there that we all felt that Real Madrid felt so comfortable. And we got so comfortable that now tulianza kucharazwa.
Sasa vitu zilianza kuchange.
Yeah, because of how comfortable we were, because I think we used to win like crazy. And then Mbappe came. Mbappe came, tulisema sasa this is it. Yeah. And then things just didn't go. But anyways, let's see how next season will be.
But hiyo story ya Mbappe umenifanya, it's a bit interesting for me because I honestly didn't think he was performing. But I think I was looking at it from what I expect from him, what is actually happening on the
ground. But he's killed the top scorer nini?
The record. Ni yake.
He's taken over that record. I think I'm also wearing a Real shirt today, by the way. Yesterday I had a
Madrid
PSG shirt. Although I'm not a PSG fan.
The t-shirt looked nice.
Yeah, it looked dope. Actually, that's why I bought it, because of the design, right?
That's why I have the Arsenal. I'm not a fan. I'm not going to wear it here. Never.
So,
you ni ya kulala.
Why I wore this today is because paying tribute to Don Carlos's career in Real Madrid. He's left. Don Carlos has left. And Luka Modric has also left, one of the most decorated and talented players Real Madrid has ever seen.
Did he ever win a Puskas or a
I think he won a Ballon d'Or. I think so.
He fucking deserved it.
He deserved it, man. That guy is one of the most decorated.
I remember players. When I used to play FIFA back then, he was 16, 17, you guy. Modric is the one to put
exactly.
in the set. At pit where you guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That guy has been. But I feel like Real Madrid have a very abusive history.
To their players.
Very abusive to their players. Apparently what I hear is he offered to take a pay cut. He offered to sit on the bench. He also gave them time to think about. He didn't want to leave. He wanted to do another season. Yeah, he can continue another season because of the love of Real Madrid. Yeah. But they didn't allow him. You know how they let go of Hazard, they let go of Bale, they let go of Marcelo, they let go of Luka now. Oselu, I think, is no longer part of the team. I don't know. There have been some very, very dope players that Real has asked them to go. And I feel those players wanted to be there for the love of the team. Even if they performed or not, but still.
But I feel like...
I think Carvajal is also not a part of it. Is he? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Those names I'm just pangaring my squad.
Yeah, man.
God damn. Paka unamtoa kwa injuries you guys. Ujali. Cheza akiwa kiwete. Iko nini?
It's a bit tough seeing. You see, it also makes me feel shitty to be a Real fan, knowing of how they treat their players when they are done with them. It's like dump and pump. It's like pump and dump. Yeah. See, so it feels like why do that to such a player? Marcelo, bro, that guy had a fucking career with him.
God,
he could push for another 2 seasons.
Those are the people that built Real.
Ramos, you guys.
Sergio Ramos. That guy was a
Ramos, Pepe, you guys. Fucking hell.
Oh, god damn, man. God damn. But
I feel like I should tell this to Perez. Fuck you, Perez, because of how you treat these guys. I feel like you should consider. I know you want young people, you want stars, but just consider, like, let's push. These guys agreed to take a pay cut. You just give him 50%. Yeah, just give him a 50% pay cut. Put him on the bench.
Atacheza
tu hapa na pale.
Ataingianga for emergency.
Yeah, let him be comfortable, let him leave when he feels comfortable leaving.
Nana na feel when you decide that, especially for someone who's been this loyal to you, when you decide that you want them to leave, just give them a heads up 1 or 2 seasons before. As in ajuange, this is my last season.
Yeah, something of that sort. I feel shitty though. I feel shitty for it's a bit fucked up. And I see the same future with Vinicius. Not Vinicius right now, but what might happen with but if he stays that long.
Mm-hmm.
But what might happen with Vinicius is he might just show the middle finger to Real and go to Saudi.
Saudi.
He's going to move to Saudi.
Manu, we are looking for a striker. Vini, just have mercy on a nigga. Have mercy on a team. Nini.
We've had. It's been. What can I say? It's been some. Like he's been poached quite a number of times. They've been trying to poach him quite a number of times. The Saudi guys.
League,
yeah, Saudi guys. But let's see how it goes. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, and guess who's our new coach?
Who? Tell me.
Some very good old player from Real Madrid also. That's a thing. Real always employs coaches who have played for Real before.
Zidane, you guy.
Zidane. Now our new guy is Xabi Alonso, you guy.
I remember Xabi, you guy.
Xabi Alonso, you guy.
I remember.
He's coming on board.
Where?
We're unveiling him tomorrow, you guys.
I hope it doesn't happen for you the way it happened to us.
No, I believe. I think
I've been through it. I know. Trust me. I've seen too.
But look at the history. Look at
Pep.
Pep. Was it Pep? No, it's not Pep.
Zidane. Sorry,
Zidane. Yeah. You're confusing the two bald men.
They look the same to me. They come and stand here next to me.
Who was there before Zidane? There was Zidane. Carlo Ancelotti has also been involved with Real Madrid previously.
Ancelotti,
right? Yeah. So I believe we are on a good roll, and we will push. Let's see how next season is. I really hope, crossing fingers, because Barca fans this season have been too noisy. Have been too noisy.
Hakuna El Clasico mmewashinda. Not even one.
Not even one. I don't think so. Maybe draw.
At least the one thing that jipiga kifua nayo.
No, maybe the early ones. I think when the season was starting mapema. I remember that time they were also in fear because of Mbappe.
I remember.
And then sasa venye teams ndogo zilianza kutucharaza, they were
confidence. Kiburi ikaanza kukua.
Yeah, I think maybe the early in this season we did some good things with them.
Funny thing about our team, all the big 6, big 8 tumewapiga, but how Leicester
vijana wadogo ndo wamewashinda.
We don't have the self-respect.
I think
we just like being abused.
I feel it's that thing of confidence, you guy. When you're overconfident of yourself, tumetandika team kubwa, what is this guy now?
Bas, huyo coach ameshasoma game yenyewe, anakuja na anachezea tu karata. You see passing between your eyes. I want us to finish with this story. So we put it, the man in the sea who put it.
Yeah.
Apparently exporting ants is a gig, you guys. Okay, it's not a gig, it's illegal, but you can get 2.1 million for just ants.
There was a story that I heard about some guys.
Yes.
Was it Swedish or Danish guys?
Danish.
They were exporting ants, you guys.
Yes.
Was it fire ants?
Yes, fire
ants, right?
For 5,000 live garden ants valued at 1.2 million.
Kenyan shillings?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Ants are that valuable?
No, nakwambia unajua 5,000 ants hata haijajaa kwa box kama ile.
Hey,
you guys, tunapitia tu TZ, you guys. Tunapitia kwa Huwezi ingia kwa Mama Mia sahi. Ati Mama Mia, you guys.
Huwezi ingia kwa Mama Mia sahi, you guys.
You know, umse na feel ni kama ametuharibia sana relationship yetu between us and guys from TZ.
Everyone, not him. Personally, he likes it that tumeharibu relationship as Kenyans. Why? Because it comes in his favor. Kenyans can't go to TZ right now.
Sahi we are enemies.
We are enemies with-
Hawa sio walikuwa natutusi ati nyinyi wa Kenya mmeshindwa whatever democracy.
Exactly.
I'm like, motherfucker, you can't even talk the way we are talking on a podcast before.
Exactly.
Alafu sasa wewe unatuambia sisi ours is bad.
So now we can't go to UG because Bessie J was abducted here. The other TZ, anaitwa nani? I don't know her name, but she's a journalist or she's an activist. She was also she was abducted in Kenya. Sorry. So it's a bit tricky. Now us as Kenyans also. Sorry. I think us as Kenyans also, we can't like we can't proudly go into TZ and be like, I'm Kenyan and shit like that.
I think we just befriend the Somalis. Shida, they are coming. We go, I have a plan. We go get some firearms, 5,000, go through the Somali border. Go through the Somali border. We'll talk to the Al-Shabaab niggas and convert you guys. I'm ready. I'm saying I'm here to join.
Be careful. Careful of what you wish for.
Don't say that. You are making me now be scared. I was joking, guys.
Yeah. No, but it's good money.
Yeah, 1.2 for 5,000 ants. I wonder where they were taking them.
But now you tell me, is 1.5 million or like 1.2 million? Is it worth it?
No, I think these guys are
it's a bit cheap, right?
Yeah, but it's a bit
like cheap. For our life where we are right now.
And I'm seeing that they will be sentenced for 12 months.
That's 1 year?
Yeah, 1 year.
Come on, God.
You go there where Cairo was. I don't think you're right. It's not worth it
for us.
I feel we can do other things and get that money.
Yeah. Okay. Although the economy is shit.
Okay, I wanted to ask you what things because we've been trying to look.
There's something that I wanted to ask you that I just slipped my mind, you guys.
About the 1.2 million.
No, it's about. Anyway, once we remember, we'll discuss about it. The shit thing is, for us, we are at a point where you remember something, if you don't note it down, shut talk about.
I think our minds work too fast. I'm not saying anything about you guys who don't have that issue there who are watching. I'm not calling you slow. but
if you understand what he's saying.
if you know, you know. We don't know, forget about it. Sawa Jay, I think we are more or less done. I'm through the topics that I had. Do you have anything you'd like to add?
I wanted to ask you something, but it slipped my mind. So I guess we'll wrap it up, man.
Really?
Yeah, it just slipped my mind. It was something interesting. It just slipped my mind. I don't know.
Let's just then wrap it up. What plans do you have for the weekend?
Weekend is, I think this weekend I'll try and relax. It's my pop's birthday.
God damn.
Yeah, so shout out to the G, man.
Shout out, man. I almost
shout out to the G.
If you don't know this nigga, you'll no. Shout out.
Shout out to the G, man. Huh? So I'd gotten him that gift that I was mentioning to you. Custom piece.
Was it ready now?
I have it at home. It's been with me for like 2 weeks now.
God damn.
I've been so impatient to open it up and see how it is. Because remember that six-fingered guy
Hey, you guy, you'll open it and then you'll find your finger. You'll start doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How?
I think he had two of these.
No, it was this one. It was like the pinky finger.
2 of them.
He had a tiny one on the side.
It wasn't tiny. It was a full-grown one. You guy, don't lie to them.
I'll show you the video.
It was a full because I remember at first, just dilema picture.
It was not full-grown like this size. It was like
almost. It looked like a pinky.
It looked like a pinky.
Nile unajiuliza ama ni mimi naona. Ama ni mimi.
So yeah. I have it from that guy.
Yeah.
Let's see how it will turn out. Although I expected, you see, he made me pay a very premium price for that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll not shout him out because
he's not sponsoring.
He's not sponsoring, and he didn't even do. I don't feel that he did a good job.
The best job he could have done.
because what I feel is I told him this is a gift for my pops. So at least, you know, if it's something valuable or sentimental to someone, you just try and make, he's a client of yours, just try and do something extra for him, right? Because he's told you that this thing holds a lot of value to me. Right?
It is not even about monetary. It's let's call it emotional.
So sentimental value.
That's the word.
Right. So I told him that normally I don't really want to give out the details of what it is, but when I open the package, there's a box. So when I open the box, there's the item which is sealed, right? And normally when I see his videos, he throws in some packs here and there. But in mine, nilifungua, I was expecting a few packs here and there. I was expecting them standard, but I said that since I've told him, he might even go the extra mile and do something custom on those packs as well. And then I saw the design of what I'd asked for.
Was not what it
right?
did.
No, I'd asked him for the design. I gave him the design. I think it was a week down the line, or I was scrolling through his page and I saw a similar item with a different design that made me like more interested in it. So I told him, let's just try and change the design to this.
Kidogo too?
Yeah, just try and change. And it was the same, same shape, everything. It's just like some slight change of design here and there. The price was also the same. I told him just do it for me. He's like, okay, I'll see. When I'm getting the item, it's not done. Right? And I feel like that's something that I was quite
do it. Just say you can't do it.
Yeah, the reviews I've seen were, this guy is so nini. But for me, I felt like, okay, was it really worth my money? I know of other people who can do the same thing at maybe the same cost or something, but they would do. I think they would value my business more. So he feels like he's gotten to a point where
kiburi imesha kick in.
But anywho, I think the thought counts. I paid a premium price for it, by the way. So
you told me.
Anyway,
I wanted to say something. Thank God your family isn't watching this, or your wife isn't watching this. You know, you've had this gift over 1 month before you even had the idea. Now you received it over 2 weeks before his birthday.
Yeah.
Remember what you did for your anniversary, you guys. Let's just leave it at that. This conversation will talk more about it off camera. But that's some good stuff, you guys.
When is your birthday, you guys?
It's May.
In
the next 2 months.
Next 2 months? We're in fucking May. What are you talking about?
I'm asking, are we in May?
So, yes, we're in May.
July.
All right, let's see.
I was born on Sunday. My birthday is still going to be Sunday, so I'm going to be born again, you guys.
Yeah, if it was during the week, I would have taken you for a platter, you guys.
So you're still going for the platter? I don't.
No, platter was on me, you guys.
I don't need.
At times you need to give your brothers or your homies their flowers and say, look, you work hard enough. No one appreciates you. I know.
I don't.
But here it is. I appreciate you. You're a real G. You've been there.
You see how dangerous it is taking things from you. Is you'll meet me at the corner and tell me, mzee, unafikiria kuna vitu za bure hii maisha, hebu chutishe hiyo toja. I don't want that.
I don't do that, man. I don't have vibes of Charles, you guys. No Charles vibes here. No Charles vibes.
Charles nigga, you guys.
You know what I'm talking about.
That guy, okay guys, that guy told us he would take us to
Masai Mara.
But you see, one of those days when I go, I'll take you. Just tell me.
So now we were wondering, like, why would you offer to take 2 guys to Masai Mara? And then Jake here mentioned something. He's like,
I remembered. I talked about it. Huyu jamaa, how sure we tutafika Masai Mara anze. Mzee, unafikiria kuna vitu za bure? Shikisha hiyo toja. And we're like, hey, no. No, and then you know you're in the wilderness. You can't run away.
You can't run, man. Where will you run to?
It's either ukuliwe na lion na ukuliwe na Charles. Choose you guys. So today I have jokes.
Yeah.
What is red and bad for your teeth?
God damn. Tell me, man.
I'll break you, guy.
Nice one.
Why don't cannibals eat clowns? Because they taste funny, you guys.
You're trying.
I don't think I have another funny one. I think you've had this one before. I have a step ladder because my real ladder left when I was a kid.
Yeah, sugar.
Normally joke about these orphans guys, but some serious shit right there.
We have a few orphan friends.
We support them
And a few to be.
God. Hey guys, don't judge us. We are not bad people.
You're being judges.
We are being jackasses.
Yeah, we like our dark humor, you get.
We really do.
And another person who is going to be quite familiar with, or rather who is going to enjoy our dark humor, or he'll be a part of our dark humor, is coming in episode 10. So I think that's an episode you guys need to watch out for.
I think that one will even premiere it.
Yeah, we'll just
I think he's the king of dark jokes.
Yeah, that guy is racist. He's pure racist.
He's the king of dark jokes and he's not dark, you guys. Davey, we've talked about it. Don't let us down.
Yeah, hey, no, episode 10 he has to come.
Yes.
Episode 10 he has to be here. There are no two ways about it. Let's just get the mic in order.
Even if he wants to wear a mask, you have a couple.
I have a couple of masks. He has masks as well.
By the way,
he does have a mask as well. So. Yeah. But I think he'll be comfortable on the show.
Yeah.
And we'll have him soon. Episode 10. You guys need to watch out for him and
watch this.
Put your questions down in the comment section of what you feel that he's more of a tech guy. He's a tech guy. He's
a bit older than us.
He's quite old.
Ametuchapa miaka. You see mine and him combined. His age. Maybe we're not calling you old, but we're just telling you that.
Yeah. So he's quite knowledgeable in quite a few things. So if you guys need to ask him anything about tech, anything about oppression,
he's an oppressor, so he knows. No, he's not an oppressor. He comes from the descendant. He's a descendant of the oppressors,
and he's also been oppressed.
Hey, remember that story of his in the law and his mom?
It was a chini man. Yeah. So anything you need to know. How Hitler used to do what he used to do. Where Hitler is right now. Put it down in the comments.
That guy has personal whatever with Hitler.
Relations. Yeah. And I think we'll be comfortable to ask him all those questions.
I think it's good you mentioned about the data center thingy. Let's start
data center, and then there's the crypto as well. He's good in crypto as well.
Let me write that down. Yeah.
He's quite knowledgeable in crypto as well.
Yeah.
And if you guys enjoy, we'll be bringing him more often. And once we have the other mics that we confirm are working properly and we can get a set in order, we'll have various guests on the show.
Yeah, and I think we're still...
We'll have guests from orphans to poor people to disabled to oppressors.
We'll find ourselves interviewing Kasongo, you guys.
If it brings the money, then why not?
You'll do us like that guy. That guy, what was his name, who was given money to Gilzias on Twitter?
Kasmal.
No, not Kasmal. The other guy who went to Otero. Otero. We didn't even need to remember. Yeah, that
fucking.
Yeah, we'll be like that.
Yeah, but you see the money that Wamunyoro brought for Obinayo guy. You know, if Kasongo comes on this show, that's our penyaing. Extra penya, you guys.
Yeah, I agree. And us, we will not be like Otero. We'll be lying at it. Fuck Kasongo, sijui, and then when he reaches, he will start kissing us.
I think we do it as it is. But you see, the fact is, if we are blunt with him,
we'll be abducted immediately after.
The episode might not even go live. That one we are doing it live.
No, we are doing it
live premiere, you get.
live like the way like the other one for that guy.
Yeah, we do it live
like
premiere, you get.
yeah, we do it live. I agree.
The show is live. There's no editing. There's no nothing. It goes live.
We go live on multiple platforms. It doesn't matter if they want to follow them.
Yeah, and then we are live for like 3 days in.
But
Just to confirm.
I don't know where we'll go to. We'll have to do it in a public place, you guys. But anyway,
Right.
so it's just dreams, guys.
Yeah, so I think it's been a wrap. Good episode today.
Been a good episode.
Anything you have to add on?
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
good.
that's nice. I also don't have anything to talk of.
So,
It's Bazenga and
who am I called? Jake on the mic.
from the Two Wise.
Guys,
Adios. Till next time.